recognized each other and they had conversations. So from that, I had known that they had known each other from growing up in South Carolina.
Did you know it before then? Or was it just
I knew Bryce was from South Carolina, but I didn't know that they knew each other that well. Chris told me that he remembered playing against him as soon as North Carolina started recruiting him.
You're not talking to him before the game. At some point, you're going to be on the court together before a game. Are you going to maybe at least, hey, good luck, dap him up, or something?
I might dap him up. I doubt if there would be a good luck exchange between us, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm not sure what will happen.
Did you guys talk to each other this year about the possibility of something like this?
Not really. We never talked about it to each other. I don't think we ever thought it would happen until both of us got here to Houston. So there weren't any words exchanged about this actually happening between us two.
Right. Can I ask you about Marcus's leadership on this team, on and off the court? If there's an example you can give me, that'd be great.
Well, Marcus is more of a lead by example guy, and off the court he does everything right. He's never in trouble. You won't ever hear anything about Marcus, anything negative about Marcus in the newspaper or anything like that. And obviously you see him winning in academic report every single year as one of the best student athletes in the country. So that's just one of the ways that he leads off the court. And on the court, obviously he's a bit more vocal, and like I said, he does everything right. Coach is never yelling at him because he does what coach wants him to do before it's asked of him. So those are ways that we look at him for leadership.
What kind of an example is that? Especially, you're a couple of years.
Yeah, that's a huge example. I feel like anyone that leads by example, that's a lot stronger than someone who's always barking orders or being extremely vocal. So I think that's big for our team, and that's been big for a team with so many guys that are so talented and a team that could have so many egos.
What do you think this would mean to him after given everything that has happened over the course of his career?
I think this would mean everything to Marcus. His 4 years prior to this year weren't the best 4 years, and prior to this year he hadn't won an ACC regular season championship or a tournament championship, and I don't think coaches had a team at Carolina not to win one of those two. And he's done both already, so I think this would be, I'm not going to say icing on the cake because this would be more like the cake, but this would be extremely great for him, and I think he'll cherish it for the rest of his life.
How do you kind of fight against trying to do it for him? Because you guys want to do it for yourselves and coach and everything else.
Well, we're always playing for each other, and I think, starting from the game at Duke that sealed the regular season for us, it was, we want to do this for the seniors. Everyone else's motive was to do it for the seniors. So I think that's been the biggest thing with us and why we've been successful. As long as we do it for our teammates and not for ourselves, it makes it that much easier.
Where does the closeness from this team come from?
That's a good question. I have no idea. We like being around each other. Everyone has their own personality, and I don't know. Everyone's a good person, so that makes it easier to like each other. And this team has had the most chemistry of any team I've been on thus far. So I don't know. I would have to guess that it comes from everyone just being a good guy.
When did you find out that Marcus doesn't like crowded elevators?
I think my freshman year. We had conversations about being claustrophobic. I'm claustrophobic as well. Okay. I'm just not as bad as he is. But like crowds, like when people rush the court, I always get out because I can't handle that. And we talked about playing football when we were younger, and being under the football pile, and you start spazzing out after a while. But I figured that out my freshman year, so whenever we get on the elevator, we'll try to make sure not too many people get on when he gets on, or we'll wait for him to go up and then everyone else will go up.
Sort of a different twist on all the Chris questions you've been getting, but I imagine you watched them a lot this year, so you all have a little bit of a different scouting report than maybe some of the other guys on the team would know about them. Give me two things they do that are going to be really difficult for you guys to deal with tomorrow night.
I think the best thing about Villanova is they play like a team on offense and defense every possession, and so as far as on the offensive end, they work so hard. And like I said, they're always helping each other. If one person gets beat, the next guy slides in, and they just keep rotating and keep rotating nonstop. So that's one thing that we have to keep in mind, that nothing will be easy. We have to earn everything that we get tomorrow night.
That's kind of like that in a way too.
Yeah, obviously our defense has picked up a lot, and we would like for it to be at its best against Villanova tomorrow night, because obviously they're a great team, and like I said, I think we have a bit of that as well on the defensive end, and we just want to show that tomorrow.
Since